Hello friends, Namaste, Om Namah Shivaya. Let's try to solve our chapter 5 Arithmetic Progression, question number 7, question number 8. So this is a part of our Arithmetic Progression series and we will solve its question number 7 and then 8. So question number 7 is find the 31st term A31, that is A31 if A11 is equals to 38 and A16 is equal to 73. So we have to find 31st term, A31st, and the AP's 11th term is given as 38 and 16th term is 73. So basically what we will do, we will try to make equations based on these thing, like 11th term is 38, first thing is here, and 16th term is 73. So we will make equation number 1 from this and equation number 2 from this. Then when we have two equations, then by the substitution method we will try to find values of the variables like d, a, any value that we can find, we will try to find it. Okay, so let's begin by solving. So step 1, we have to make the equation. So A11 is given by A plus n minus 1. N is 11 here. So n minus 1, that is 10. D is equals to 38. Like we know the equation is given by An is equals to A plus n minus 1. This is basically the equation that we get to find the nth term of any AP, right? So A plus n minus 1 and 11, that is n minus 1, that is 10, D 38 and 73. This is equation number 2. So from these equations, by subtracting, step number 2, subtracting equation number 1 from equation number 2, so A plus 15D minus A plus 10D. So I get 5D equal to 75. A get cancelled out. 15 minus 10 is equal to 5 and 73 minus 38 is equal to 35. So I get D equals to 7. D equals to 7. D is equal to 7. If I get D is equal to 7, I put this value of D in any of the equation. Let's suppose I put the value of D in the equation number 1. So what do I get? A plus D into 7, that is I guess 70 equals to 38. So once I solve it, I get A is equivalent to minus 38 minus 32 is 38. I get A equal to minus 32, right? So let's see. So we get A equals to minus 30. So friends, you have got your A, D, you have got your A, and you have to find A. You have to find the equation A31. A31. I hope you can find it because you know A, D and N in this equation. So let's see. A31, A plus 30D, A is equals to minus 32 and D is equals to 7. So it's 30 into 7 times, that becomes 210, and once we solve it I get 178. So this is our A31. So that was required in the question to find A31. So A31. So we have solved this question number 7. Now it's time for us to look at the question number 8. What the question number 8 asks us. So I hope the 7th question is clear to you. Now we move on to the question number 8. An AP consists of 50 terms, of which third term is 12 and last term is 106. So it's very simple. It's just similar to the previous question that we have done. So you have given A3 is equals to 12, right? And you have given last term. So what is the last term? So there is total 50 terms in the AP. So 50 is the last term. So there is A50. A50 is equals to 106. Okay. So you have both these two equations, right? Similarly, when you solve these two equations by substituting, first you make the equations out of these two, then you will by the subtracting equation 1 from 2, and you will get your value as A and D, right? Then you will get your A29. So very simple question, but let's see how do we will solve it. So we will make equation number 1, equation number 2, then subtracting, right? We get d equals to 2. How do we get? So out of 106 we get 94, and 49 minus 2 I get 47. So 47 when divides 94 I get 2. So a and a get cancelled out. So I get 2 here. I substitute the value of d that I've got in the equation number 1 or a. So I get a plus 4, because 2 and 2 that becomes 4, equivalents to 12. And when I put it as 12, I get my value of a is equals to 8, right? So I know my 8 value of d, I know my value of a. So can I find my A29? Very easily. A plus 28d, a is equals to 8. We have just found out that value, and the value of d is equals to 2. So I get is a plus 28 into 2, that is 56, that is 64. So two questions based on the similar concepts of making equations, then subtracting the equations, then finding the value of any variable, that is d or a, then putting the value of that variable or that a or d, and finding the another variable, and then finally we find the whatever asked is in the question, that is A29. So I hope you understood this.